Okay, family. Let's get this started. So we just uploaded this. This is this case study, family. So let's go.
No, I said I point out Charlie Kirk.
Yo, what's happening?
How you doing?
So, man, let's get into what you're talking about, bro. Now, you
I appreciate you calling in as well.
absolutely,
And I respect what you're doing. I'm a fan of your work too.
no doubt. But, bro, you know what you said about Brianna was very disrespectful. You understand that, right?
I understand that I should have been a little more sensitive with the last part, but it was designed to start a conversation. I did say under no circumstance did she ever deserve to lose her life. But if there was circumstantial evidence where a warrant was signed and executed and police were fired on, there is special circumstances to this case, and I do believe the case is being sensationalized for political purposes.
Stop.
And that,
All right. Now, family. J.W. Lucas. I don't really know who that is. Apparently, he's like a music producer. He's a hip hop music producer or something. You know, y'all may know of him more than I do. You know, and he's white. And as you can see, he don't have no light on himself while he's doing this live with Tariq. But okay, family, now look. This is for those in the sound of my voice. If you're listening to me, you're either 100% sharp in your hip, or you are you're trying to be 100% sharp and hip. Okay, so let me say this. White supremacy is a system that is consistently refining itself. Okay, it's consistently updating and refining itself. Okay, because human beings evolve. So if you are a part of a group of individuals, millions of people who are dedicated to mistreatment, subjugation, and violence against another group, but you want to achieve it while looking like that's not your intentions, you have to be covert, you have to practice deception, and you got to keep constantly updating your, that ideology and how you move. Because people are not stupid, naturally. People adjust. All right, so let me say this, and I'm gonna let the interview continue. What he just said, when he said warrant, when he said police, when he said executed, this is why I want you guys to understand legalese, and I want you to. Attorney Automatic said that white people, not all white people, but the white supremacists speak 3 languages: legalese, military science, and political science. That's the only 3. That's all they speak. So if you're not operating, when you hear them talk, if you are not processing what they're saying based on those 3 paradigms, you're lost, bro, and you're going to be confused. You can be deceived. All that. When he said warrant, police, execute, and he said special conditions or something like that, he used all of these definitive English legalese terms, basically, and those are terms law enforcement use, and he used them definitively as if they hold water. I'm gonna rewind it for y'all, because I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. Y'all got to put y'all thinking caps on.
conversation, I did say under no circumstance did she ever deserve to lose her life. But if there was,
Okay, here we go. And let me EQ it real quick for y'all, just so everything is clear. I want y'all, because y'all have to understand, anytime a white person speaks in legalese or military science or political science definitively, Holmes, they're practicing white supremacy. 100%.
circumstantial evidence where a warrant was
You
signed
see?
and execute.
You see, circumstantial evidence. That's shit. That's legalese, Holmes. That's shit that lawyers say. That's the shit prosecutors say. That's shit they say in court. He said circumstantial evidence that a warrant, like, and see, I can shatter everything he just said because circumstantial evidence won't. First of all, American jurisprudence, especially in 2020, is a kangaroo court, Holmes. Their laws are bullshit, arbitrary. They are conflicting, completely racist, completely biased. I mean, they have zero credibility, bro. Zero.
And police were fired on. There is special circumstances to this case, and I do believe the case is being sensationalized
Fuck
for
no.
purposes. And that's the nature of the text.
That's not what you said, bro.
That is exactly how I tweeted it. It was, and if anyone feels it's disrespected, and I spoke to Brown's sister today, and I apologize to her, and I said under no circumstances that I want this to take away from what's going on and the actual fight. This is to enable people coming forward and eradicating poverty,
Eradicate.
All right, so then,
Catch these terms, family. He's white. He's talking about people eradicating poverty. Nobody, bruh, what the fuck are you talking about, Holmes? Majority, bruh, white people are in poverty. What the fuck are you talking about? We're not trying to eradicate poverty and none of that shit. We're trying to replace white supremacy with a system of justice. All the other dumb shit means nothing. And I'm gonna dig into this, man, because this is, y'all deal with these type of white people on y'all jobs and in regular life. And if y'all are confused, if y'all are not studied, or if y'all don't have individuals that have studied and is not confused to tell y'all, y'all will go for this bullshit. And y'all will start repeating it.
nephew, why do you think you need to be a spokesperson for black people?
because I feel that I have the fundamental understanding and the framework to bring real innovative ideas to
Get the fuck out of here.
I understand I understand the nature of reality. I understand the nature of reality. I understand game theory.
People don't have the fundamental
No,
understanding of
I
reality.
did not say that. I say I do not hear it when people
Listen,
are speaking about the cause. I've never heard anyone distinguish between cooperative and competitive games, and that's the issue we're having. This zero-sum economy, this system that's the problem.
You're veering off, brother. Right now,
No, I'm not. I'm not veering off. This is the cause. This is the exposure to police brutality, the exposure to poverty, the
we're talking
system.
about you right now.
And I have a level of understanding that I have not seen in the game. And I look at everyone and figure yourself.
So you,
That's bullshit. And see now, look, and see, Tariq is not dumb. Tariq's smart as hell. Now, this is where it turns into passive aggressive disrespect and blatant lies under the guise of respect, admiration, and all of that. He wants us to believe. First of all, no black person with any inkling of intelligence believes nothing that he says. But he is trying to project. He wants us to believe that he is more aware of solutions and an approach to how to eliminate white supremacy without him even saying white supremacy, more than Tariq, who was a scholar, more than his listeners, me, myself, who was a scholar, more than all of our ancestors who have mapped this shit out, geniuses, way before his white ass was even in existence. You know what I'm saying? This is disrespect, Holmes. This is passive aggressive disrespect. Y'all have to understand this, bro. Because y'all deal, I know y'all deal with this shit on these jobs. Niggas be telling me.
you think that you're more qualified to talk about black issues than black people?
Yes, sir. Based on my fundamental understanding of the nature of reality,
You think
the nature of reality,
The
I
nature
say
of
that with
reality.
the most respect to you. I dedicate my life to
that's
this
like
every day.
You just said that you're more qualified to speak for black people than us.
On the solution,
White supremacy.
let's talk about, no, we're talking about the actual ideas that are brought to the
What you
table.
want to do is
And
practice.
we can list the ideas. We're having an intellectual conversation. We're not just regurgitating. Would you
have
have
admitted that you're more qualified to talk about black issues.
And I clarified that's based on my understanding of politics. It's the actual. Let me speak. I clarified. Listen.
Tariq's about to destroy him. I'm pretty sure he is. But, and this is my last little comment. Uh, he's full of shit. He's deflected. He has not mentioned white supremacy yet. That's number one. Number two, I'm almost, family, I have not watched this. I told y'all, whenever I go live, I watch the videos with y'all, family, so we can, y'all seem to not want to comment. Y'all, I get a bunch of views, but y'all don't want to comment, so whatever. But I'm trying to have these discussions with y'all so we can, dissect this together. But he done already mentioned poverty. I'm almost certain he's going to go into terms like oligarchy, or he's going to go into, I could put money on it, that he's going to go into socio-political terms, or even neo-political terms, to try to deflect away from what the real problem is, which is white supremacy. I'm almost sure he's going to do that, because that's what they all do. When you start hearing them talk about it's not about white or black, it's about green and all that, deflection and lies.
Let me explain.
You just admitted it.
No, I did not. You're pinning that for your own individual gain. And that's bullshit. I began to clarify and let me speak. Listen. And I spoke to you. I clearly communicated. Let me tell you something. The reason why I agree that yes, I am the most qualified to speak on it has nothing to do with my skin. That would be contradictory to the message that I'm bringing. Skin color is irrelevant. We're talking about ideas. We're talking about fundamental understanding of reality and having the framework to speak about innovative ideas.
You're babbling now.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You are babbling. You're not saying that you're pointing a picture. No, there's no white supremacist ideology.
We should not let people who are not in our culture get in our culture.
Exactly. I am in your culture. Didn't you just hear a childhood friend of mine say that I grew up with all blacks?
That don't mean shit.
No, I'm not. Oh, I'm a colonizer who's talking about socialist economy and creating a non-zero-sum game. Does it seem like I'm trying to benefit my color? I'm talking about moving out of this colonization. You have.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Did you hear him? He said socialist. Then he said some non-zero gain shit. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? All of this shit is white supremacy, Holmes. What the fuck are you talking about?
Look at the economy
As a slave owner.
What? You know, increase ownership and increase equality, moved into a truly socialist economy.
Your word to the public, that is never expressed.
No, see, that's your tell. You gotta bring ideas to the table. What is your idea? What can we do to eradicate poverty?
The same
Poverty?
white supremacist racism as other white supremacists.
No, you have not. You've never heard anyone speak to you about cooperation and love and unity and low entropy. You don't even understand what entropy is, brother.
You just say random stuff.
No,
Yes, you just said
it's fundamental.
he just family. See, you know what? This works on docile Negroes or black people who, first of all, do not have a vast vocabulary of the English bullshit ass language. Because I do. I'm a wordsmith. So is Tariq. There's like not one word a European can say to me that I don't know the complete definition of. That's number one. Number two, if you don't, Nearly Fuller said, if you don't understand white supremacy, what it is and how it works, everything else you think you understand will only confuse you. Nearly Fuller said this in the 70s, Holmes.
System of justice.
Detached from the institutional narratives that are perpetuating the system, that are fed to black Americans through hip-hop.
I can't even hear this shit.
There's the difference between cooperative and competitive gangster.
Person for black people. What should black people do to replace the system of white supremacy with the system of justice?
detach from the institutional narratives that are perpetuating the system, that are fed to Black Americans through hip-hop culture that has been a prominent figure in the upbringing of Black children since the single parent rate skyrocketed with the liberal welfare.
He's a racist.
So hip-hop is the problem. That's what you're saying?
He's a racist, Holmes. When a white person says single motherhood, it's like 52 or 57% of Generation X and millennial white women right now in America are single mothers. That's why the MGTOW movement got started, Holmes. When they say single motherhood, if they say hip hop or rap, and they say liberal, meaning Democrats, that's a white supremacist, bro.
The narratives that are forced by the hip hop gatekeepers are the problem. Like the narrative.
Who are the hip-hop gatekeepers?
You tell me who allows the narratives to be fed into hip hop.
Who are the hip-hop gatekeepers?
Hip hop, whoever the people that speak about the narratives, like the narrative that they need their rapper to be authentic, that they're not really living what they rap about. That is the narrative that perpetuates young men into believing that to have success in the music game, they gotta have street cred, they gotta have grit, they gotta be a consumer. That's what prevents Black ownership and economic advancement.
No, the fuck it doesn't.
Also, the narrative that we should, the narrative to fuck a bitch and send her home in an Uber.
Alright, family, look, I'm gonna post a link. Y'all can listen to the rest of this shit. I can't continue this shit. Because, I mean, this dude he's really pissing me off. Because everything he's saying is bullshit. And, you know, I'm not about to entertain this dumb shit. But, yeah, family, look. When y'all come to my channel, as y'all already know, y'all can get three things. Y'all can get comedy. You can get 100% truth that cannot be refuted. And you're going to get analysis. Pure analysis. That's it. So, you know, until the next one.